After 2 years of a relationship, she looked me in the eyes and said, "We should just be friends." Without hesitation, I replied, "Perfect." From that moment on, I treated her exactly as I treat all my friends, with clear boundaries. I'm 27. And 3 weeks ago, my then-girlfriend, 26-year-old Elena, dropped that famous line on me. We had been together for 2 years and had lived together for one. I thought our relationship was stable. We talked about future plans. But on a random afternoon, she asked if we could talk. I already had a feeling where that conversation was headed. "I love you, but I'm not in love with you anymore," she said bluntly. "I think we should move on to being just friends." "Move on?" I asked, bewildered. "Yes, you and I get along well. We share the same group of friends. We'd be excellent friends even if we're not a good couple. It's not about someone else, I just need to find myself. But I don't want to lose you completely. So you want to break up but keep me around," I replied. She said, "I just think we work better as friends." What chilled me was that while she was saying all this, she already had a suitcase packed. Her friend Lucia was picking her up in an hour. It was all planned. "You already have your exit strategy then?" I asked. Lucia offered to let me stay at her place while we sort out the apartment, but there's no rush. We're adults, friends, we can handle it. I stayed silent for a few seconds, processing the absurdity of the moment. 2 years living together, talking about having kids, and now she wanted us to be colleagues, all right? I said finally, "Yes, you're right. We can handle this like adults." She smiled, relieved. She seemed thrilled with the idea of leaving me without losing me entirely, as if I had just co-signed her perfect plan. What a relief, she sighed. "This is why we're perfect as friends." That same night she left, Lucia came to get her and shot me a pitying look, as if I were some abandoned puppy. I just raised my hand in a farewell gesture. The next morning, I granted her wish. I treated her like just another friend, and that's when she realized we had very different concepts of what being friends meant. At 7 a.m., she texted me, "Hi, hope you slept well. Could you bring me my work laptop? I forgot it last night." "Sure," I replied. "I'll leave it at your office reception on Monday." "Can't you bring it to Lucia's house? I need it for the weekend. I have plans. Monday works better for me." "Plans? What plans?" "Friends stuff." She didn't like that, but what could she say? We were just friends now, and friends don't rearrange their entire weekend for one another. On Saturday, she texted again, "Lucia and I are going to try that new brunch spot coming." "No thanks, you guys have fun. Come on, we always do brunch on Saturdays." That was when we were a couple. Enjoy your meal. 2 hours later, another message arrived. "This is weird. Why are you acting like this? Like what distant cold? I'm just being nice, friendly, just like you asked." Update: the second week of our friendship, and Elena was starting to crack. To her, being friends meant keeping everything the same just without the physical intimacy. For me, it meant establishing boundaries. One Tuesday, while I was at work, she went to the apartment without telling me. She still had her key. She came in, helped herself to food, did her laundry, took a shower, and left me a note saying she'd taken a few things. "Hope that's okay," she wrote. I texted her immediately, "Hi, I saw you stopped by. When you get a chance, I need you to return the key." "What? Why? My friends don't have keys to my house. But I still have things there. We can coordinate a time for you to come get them, like friends do." This is ridiculous. We live together. Now we're friends. It's a different dynamic with different rules. That same afternoon, she showed up in a rage. "Did you change the lock?" "No. I just made a duplicate key for myself, and I've already given notice to the landlord. You don't live here anymore. Here's a box with your most urgent things." "I can't believe how petty you're being, Teddy. I'm treating you like all my other friends, but I'm not just any friend. You said you were." Her mask was beginning to slip. She was still expecting to be my emergency contact, to keep her access to my Netflix account, and to continue using my Prime subscription, but not anymore.